everyone. What a great night for... Of course, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, a special day for players and their families, Grant.
It is. It's just great to have a day to enjoy time with loved ones and just relax. And obviously, B.A., I love Thanksgiving because I love to eat.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Junior, he's out there with Wembanyama. And it's Lee in at the 3 slot. Now here's Avdia, right wing. To the paint. Here's Valentine. Wembanyama with some nice D. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Here's Lee. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us not come off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Holiday. An easy 2 on the layup.
I mean, you watch Holiday play this game. He just explodes off the screens. Very good in pick and roll.
Castle outside. Pass to Junior. Fox against Holiday. Up by Junior.
Smart move by Fox. Off the pick and roll, passing to a ready score.
Now Portland with it. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Wembanyama. Inside, Lee. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, big man with point guard skills. Wembanyama is terrific at getting it to his teammates.
They set the pick. Here's Kamara. Here's Valentine, covered by Wembanyama. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot, too. Some trying times, but this togetherness has helped. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Back to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Castle. Portland with a rebound.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
To the inside. Here's Holiday. Oh, a clear foul there on a missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Denny Avdia and Toumani Camara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Now here's Wembanyama. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. And that one drops.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Hey fans, get up and move with your Blazer dancers.
about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Holiday. Pass to the Magician. Launches a three. He can't hit that time.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And here's Castle. Junior outside. Here's Lee. Consistent production from him. Averaging around 27.5 points a game. Clock at 4. From deep, Wembanyama. Portland with a rebound. Avdia passes to the Magician. Here's Valentine. Avdia outside. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Uses the glass on the layup.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now a chance to look at the small forwards who have been on fire all year. San Antonio leading by 3. Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Junior finds Vassell. Here's Lee. The three is up. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. Back to Holiday. Pass to Valentine. Kamara. Here's the Magician. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Again, the miss by Portland. Vassell with it, and Kamara picks him up defensively. From deep, Wembanyama, pure from three-point range. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Magician, pass to Valentine. Pass to Avdia. On the wing, Holiday. Knocks it down from distance. Holiday's got 6.
Yes, showing off his competitive fire. Holiday was eager to get a 3 of his own.
Here's Lee. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Blazers trail by 4. Avdia passes to the Magician. Three-pointer, no good.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Surveying the D. Here's Lee. Kamara covering. And the shot goes. He's got 9.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something. And his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, every team in the league is looking for a long athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a pretty big roster full of versatile, brand-new role players to surround them.
Everybody wants strategy.
Okay, Allie, good stuff.
No thanks. Look at those moves. Show us those moves.
Check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Spurs, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And, of course, Portland, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Right now for the Spurs, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
Valentine. Spotted by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Here's Lee. 9 points in the game. Clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Lee's got 11 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Outside Holiday. Here's the 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Here's Holiday. The Spurs making their last shot. Here's Valentine. Three-pointer off the mark.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Will be Trailblazers ball.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The Spurs making a switch here. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Bryant comes in for Junior. Castle's checked in for Lee. And it's Harper in for Fox. Here's Valentine. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And there's a pick. For 3, here's Lillard. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Castle. Over Sharp. And it comes off the front of the rim. Blazers trail by 10. Down low. Here's Avdia. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. San Antonio's going 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And there's the foul. He'll go on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul of the game. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Castle. Clock at 6. Here's Harper. Puts up a 3.
I just love how he uses his lateral quickness to stay with his man. Lillard is a capable on-ball defender.
Valentine can't get it to go.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Bryant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for San Antonio, Bryant at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Bryant. Blazers trail by 12. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
There's a screen. Here's Grant. Pass to Valentine. And he knocks it down.
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant. Playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself.
Here's Harper. No points so far. And here's Cornette.
2 minutes.
Valentine with the rebound. Valentine's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Lillard. Here's Valentine. Cornette defending. Outside Sharp. Fires the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
So it's Portland now. After the basket by San Antonio. Here's Avdia. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, you gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him. Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Blazers trail by 14. Pass to Valentine. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Lillard outside. Knocks down the triple.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D cruising and get the shot away.
Sharp against Castle. Vassell outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Portland's shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Avdia against Bryant. 17 seconds left in the first quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Avdia, good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Castle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Castle's got his second bucket on the night. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. San Antonio on top. They're up by 11. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, they haven't been challenged so far. Everything they're doing seems to be working.
Toumani Camara out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Sharp. And it's the Magician in its shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. So there's the slam to finish it off.
Forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet. Here's Harper. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Lee on the wing. Guarded by Sharp. Here's Bryant inside. Working on Williams. Lee on the wing. 27 points his last game. Connects from downtown.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Tim, so many different offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for some systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks off of screens.
I love the .5 offenses, in and out of the hands, moving the ball fast.
No doubt about it, very difficult to defend.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Good on both. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Lee. 16 points for him. Junior finds Johnson. To the wing on the left. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard and see the small forwards who have been picking the most pockets this season. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from way outside. Harper misses. Blazers trail by 7. To the wing, right side. Pass to the Magician.
First foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Sharp. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Now here's Johnson. He's covered closely. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's the Magician. He's got 6. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the
Third
strike.
team foul. At the line for Portland, number 1. 1 foul.
1 shot.
trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And now, that welcome your Trailblazers stunt team. Show us what you got, crew. Let's get crazy for our Trailblazers stunt team. Here they come, fans.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Junior. Here's Harper. Junior, a screen on Williams. Shot clock at 6. And Junior throws it down.
And looking very coachable out there. Harper ran the play effectively and got his team a look.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
Here's the Magician. He's got 9. Pass to Lillard. Rebounded by the Spurs. Junior's got his 6th rebound on the night.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Junior against Sharp. The rebound by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. Pass to Johnson. Oh, stolen by Lillard. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Back to you, BA.
Chasing that ring. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Lead. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Lillard outside. Lillard converting inside.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
San Antonio with the ball. And here's a timeout for Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves. What I like to see are selfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset. Those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About something up.
San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Bryant. Castle comes in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Harper. Castle outside.
Trailblazers foul. Number 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Trailblazers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Lillard. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Robert Williams picks up one.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Outside tomorrow, the three is up. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Junior outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 2.
He really gets in perfect position for the foul. Just a terrific read.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
It's dance time for them. Here are your Blazer dancers.
Checked in for Williams. Avdija comes in for Sharp. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Holiday looking for an opening. Over Fox. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now here's Castle. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Phoenix.
And we need to mention the impact he had on the defensive side as well. He blocked a couple shots and altered others. Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
There's a screen. Here's the Magician. It's a very good look. He converts. The Magician's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Portland with a rebound. Valentine's got 6 rebounds in the game. Holiday with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And he was absolutely a menace defensively, disrupting the flow and nabbing a bunch of steals.
Here's the Magician. Over Fox. A shot by Holiday. No good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Lee on the wing. Kamara covering. Good. And he's at 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's the Magician. 11 points in the game. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio leading. Pass to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Lee. Defended by Humphrey. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
And it's Holiday with the ball for Portland. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Now here's Wembanyama. A 20-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Here's Lee. They lead by 4. He drops it from range. Lee's got 23 points.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
Pass to the Magician. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
4th personal foul.
Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, really, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington.
2 shots.
But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV.
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Now here's Castle. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's tipped. Pass to the Magician. All alone. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. The Magician's got 11 points in the quarter.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Fox outside. Throws it up high. To the middle. He makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk adding insult to injury.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
The 3, and that basket makes it 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Lee. Kamara covering. San Antonio again can't hit.
It's never easy
shot. Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Wembanyama has the ball in there. I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Down the first one.
Already an elite player in this league. The scary thing about Wembanyama is that he's only going to get better.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Portland has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Now Holiday. 6 points for him. Pass to Kamara. Now Avdia. Covered by Junior. Over Junior. Great D that time from Junior. And we're through the first half of play. Here's what's been a good score. Portland ahead. Bigly by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our participants.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
This is where you pile up wins and move up in the standings. These can be trap games as well.
And that goes to your leadership, man. Good leaders keep you from playing down to your opponent.
And now let's focus on the Trailblazers. At halftime now, it's been a tight one.
Well, you can't speed them up. They take care of that basketball and maximize the value of possessions.
Then why aren't they up by 20?
They're not dominating. They're just efficient.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Portland leading. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Wembanyama out there with Junior. And it's Lee in at the 3. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Fox outside. Pass to Lee. They set the screen. Goes up on the wing. Count the basket. Lee's got 25 points. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Legs, when you look at the maturation of Deni Avdia, just how good do you think he can be?
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Castle for 3. Valentine with the rebound. Valentine's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Spins. Pass to the Magician. On the clock.
trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Now here's Castle. Wembanyama, high post. Back to Castle. Shot from 12. Yes. And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Assisted by
Wembanyama's got his 4th assist with that last one. Fox against Holiday. Pass to the Magician. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Junior's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Wembanyama. The big man. Wemby for 2.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Here's the Magician. Another one falls for Portland.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He's in a terrific group right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Fox left side. For the lead. It's blocked. Avdia against Junior. Outside Holiday. Back to Avdia. Valentine passes to the Magician. Outside Holiday. This one for 3. Rebounded by San Antonio. Lee's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Fox. Castle outside. From outside the arc. Portland grabs the miss.
Yes, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Inside. Deflects the pass. And here's Holiday. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second ball. And let's jump over to the rookie leaderboard, showing the most efficient scores. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. Puts up a deep 3. Valentine can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Junior. Castle on the wing. For the lead. Outside for Wembanyama. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. And Junior with the basket on the assist from Wembanyama. Junior's got 4 points now in the quarter. Off the outside. Back to Holiday. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. A chance to check out stats for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Number 24.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Spurs have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Blazers on D. Trailing by 2. Wembanyama finds Fox. Over Holiday. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Trailblazers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's the Magician. Drops one in from the wing. The Magician's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
The Magician pass to Valentine. Portland moving it around to the inside. Oh, blocked by Wembanyama. Another block. Holiday against Fox. Junior outside. Pass to Lee. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance. And now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's the Magician. And he's got 28 now. Over to the wing. Here's Valentine. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wembanyama screen. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
They're really working the paint now.
And it's Holiday with the ball for Portland. 7-point differential. Pass to the Magician to halt the run. And it's Junior with the rebound.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Now here's Fox. Here's Lee. Defended by Apia. Shot clock at 5. Lee misses.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
Here's Valentine. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. From deep three-point range. Oh, wow. Through the contact, and that thing almost went in. Shot over the line for 5 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Lee, 3 shots.
Three shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Second free throw is good. And he nails the third. Blazers trail by 10. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
Yeah, physically, they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personality.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your move. You need dance lessons. Woo, you're looking good. Bring those moves.
Back to Holiday. There's a screen by Kamara. 6 on the shot clock to get back on track. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox against Holiday. Fox, that's good. Fox has got his first points of the game.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the one, and it really helps him out inside.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Now here's Wembanyama. 15 points in the game. Pass to Lee. Now Vassell. Jacks up a 3. Holiday grabs the miss. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Down by 12. Here's Valentine. Now here's Holiday. He has 6. Three-pointer. Valentine can't get it to go.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Kamara. Here's the Magician. Outside Holiday. Will it go? Oh, some solid defense from Fox.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Here's Valentine. By Wembanyama. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. He clearly got fouled on that shot.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
They were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And that's another thing that stood out to me, their post play. There has been a steady diet fed to that low post.
For San Antonio, Bryant, he's checked in for Junior. Castle comes in for Lee, and it's Harper in for Fox. And he's good on the second. San Antonio leading by 11. Pass to Wembanyama.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Castle. And he comes up with a bucket. Castle's got 8.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Valentine. And here's Sharp. Grant outside. There's a screen. A deep 3. Harper pulls it in. San Antonio has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Wembanyama screen. Pass to Bryant. Fires it. Valentine with the rebound. Valentine's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Vassell outside. Here's Harper. Now here's Wembanyama. Castle outside. And he makes it on the layup. Castle's got 6 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Sharp passes to Avdia. Lillard outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 9.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Castle for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. He's off target. And so the San Antonio Spurs, in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More 2K action in just a moment.
It's time.
The fourth quarter bonus time is run out for this game to become competitive. Jeremy Grant out there with Sharp. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Valentine in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here's Cornette. Junior outside. Cornette sets a screen. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
The Magician offline with a three. San Antonio leading by 15. Pass to Harper. And here's Cornette. Here's Johnson. Over Lillard. A shot by Johnson, no good. Portland's shooting just 37% so far in this one. Here's the Magician, covered by Johnson. The shake. And that one's good. The Magician's got 30.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Here's Lee. Guarded by Sharp. Pass to Cornette. Now Junior. From deep, Harper. Valentine with the rebound. Blazers trail by 13. Out to the right wing. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Gets the three to fall.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
Here's Lee. Pass to Harper. The three ball. Valentine with the rebound. Valentine's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. You may be a little overeager.
Now here's Sharp. Grant outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Spurs lead by 10. Stolen by Sharp. Pass to Grant. Here's Valentine. Valentine got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Lee. Guarded by Sharp. Sprayed it in with a nice touch off the window. Lee's got 10 points in just the second half.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Pass to Valentine. And with that one, the deficit dropped to single digits.
Backing up that last third with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Now here's Cornette. To the middle. Here's Harper. Good work defensively by Lillard. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Portland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
The officials were right on top of that.
Foul. First team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Valentine. 2 shots.
First one falls. And he makes both free throws. Spurs lead by 7. Here's Harper. Pass to Lee. Junior outside. And here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. Inside. It's stolen. Sharp finds Grant. And here's Lillard. Here's Harper. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's the Magician. Pass to Valentine. Again, the miss by Portland.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Johnson passes to Lee. Junior, a screen on Sharp from behind the arc. Offensive board.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
Blazers trail by 11. Here's the Magician. To the inside. Blocked. And he recovers it. Clock is at 3. Here's Grant. The shot that time not on target. Great D that time from Junior. Outside Johnson. Here's Harper. Pass to Cornette. Here's Lee. From deep, Harper. It's rebounded by Grant.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Sharp. Here's the Magician. Banked it in on the glass. The Magician's got 4 this quarter.
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
Pass to Lee. There's the double with Sharp. Here's Lee. From the high post. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Here's the Magician. They set the pick to the paint. Valentine can't get it to go.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Here's Harper, defended by Lillard. Harper passes to Lee. Portland with a rebound. Valentine's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Lillard outside. No good on the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Yep, that one's good. Lee's got 14 points here in the second half.
Johnson gives them a huge lift when he's creating for his teammates. It takes their offense up a notch.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's the Magician. Driving in.
I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Spurs lead by 11. Harper passes to Cornette. Here's Lee. Soft touch off the glass. Lee's got 39.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second
and
team
some changes
foul.
here for Portland. Avdia, he's
Substitution on
checked
the
in for
court.
Grant. Kamara comes in for Sharp. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Lillard. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Castle comes in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Harper. Now here's Holiday. Here's the Magician. puts it up from 17. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
Fox outside. Tipped. Here's the Magician. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
Just to get a flagrant one. Lots of contact on that play. And the official could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. Vassell, he's checked in for lead. The first free throw's good.
He was getting himself to the line more consistently in the first half. We'll see if he ramps his intensity back up.
And so he hits both. And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Let's get crazy, fans. Welcome to the floor, your Trailblazers Stud Team. Here we go, Blazer fans. Here comes your Trailblazers Stud Team.
Report from Alec.
Guys, over the last week, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's the Magician. He's guarded by Castle. Here's Holiday. Oh, stolen by Junior. Now Fox. Castle with it. Shot clock at 6. Fox fires. Excellent defense, forcing that big miss. Blazers trail by 11. Stolen by Castle. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Sprinting up the floor. It's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Victor Wembanyama.
One shot.
At the line for one.
Portland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
In the game.
Here's it home.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Fox moving fast. Vassell. Wembanyama. Oh, the stop.
A terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Here's the Magician. He's guarded by Castle. Here's Holiday. Here's the Magician. Takes the shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, the miss in the face of great defense. Outside Fox. Junior outside. Now Vassell fires the 3. Oh, the shot misses.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Spurs.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for lights out.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to the knockout rounds.
And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And time now to present our player of the game.